Hello world! I hope all of your friends, families, social circles are safe during these challenging COVID-19 times. My name is Antti Nikkanen. I'm the CEO of Trombia Tech. We have been working since 2017 towards this day, and you can imagine the world flipped around during the past months. Originally we were meant to be in Munich, Germany at the IFAT 2020 exhibition telling you all this, but also we have to adapt. Some of you may not know us that well. We are Trombia Tech, a 10-year-old company from Finland, Northern Europe. You may know our snow equipment brand, Snoweg, a little bit better. We've been in the industry of road maintenance for 10 years and grown into a technology leader in the Northern Europe. But even more, during the last 3 years, we've been working on a special project that we've decided now to tell you all. And hopefully we can change the way you think about street cleaning in the modern era. Welcome to the most meaningful product launch ever made in sweeping industry that will hopefully take all of us in this industry to a more greener, smarter and sustainable future. What do regular people, citizens, think when you ask them about street cleaning operations? We actually went out there and asked people about it, and strange enough we get a lot of this feedback that the big and dusty and loud orange truck going around the marketplace. And I believe a lot of us can actually share that feeling and impression. But street cleaning equipment do a lot of good for us. Did you know that urban air pollution is the most critical health concern of the developed cities? World Health Organization lists that over 4 million premature deaths every year on our planet are actually linked to illnesses that are originating from urban air pollution, particulate matter. These impacts are well documented and our cities and governments are well aware of that. And they've put in practices and processes that are improving our urban air quality every day. You could imagine that more powerful and more advanced equipment is the straightforward solution. Not so fast. During the last 10 years, our street cleaning operations have developed into high-power fleets which are running with diesel fuel. If you look at these equipment, you will have a dust-controlling watering truck, you will have a mechanical sweeper, and you will have a suction sweeper for particulate matter. All of these heavy equipment are going snail speed in your street and burning over 20 liters of diesel fuel every hour. Have you calculated the CO2 emissions of this fleet? So basically we are in a situation where we have, on the other hand, we have this massive health concern, urban air pollution, PM10. On the other hand, we have highly powerful equipment for it, which are unfortunately very bad for our planet. We at Trombia Tech have been working to solve this paradox. We even more wanted to go a little extra mile, and we wanted to create something that every citizen wants to their home street. Every operator wants to operate, and every government wants to set as the new standard. It is my privilege and joy to introduce you the way street cleaning will be done starting today. Say hello to Trombia Free.
Sweeping industry. Everything will change. While street cleaning is more important than ever, the machines keeping our streets clean are still big, loud, and bad. or the environment. Trombia Free is here to change that. Trombia Free is the world's first truly powerful autonomous street sweeper. It utilizes state-of-the-art technology to provide an efficient, ecological, and quiet solution to the world's growing demand of area cleaning. Despite its low energy consumption, Trombia Free makes no compromises when it comes to cleaning speed and performance. Everything from the heaviest debris to the fine dust particles gets swept and picked. All this is done with a revolutionary Trombia sweeping technology that uses less than 15% of the energy that any regular city sweeper would require for the same task. The advanced all-weather object sensing technology makes it safe and reliable, and its fully electric operation ensures quiet, pollution-free cleaning, perfect for densely populated areas. Trombia Free can operate autonomously with one person controlling multiple units at once. It can be up to 15 times more cost-effective than conventional street cleaning machines. Fighting climate change and pollution demands radical innovation in all areas of our societies. Trombia Free is leading the way for a cleaner, healthier, and quieter future of street cleaning. Trombia Free.
Fifth grade autonomous sweeper. Fully carbon free, second to none with performance, beautiful design. Exciting, right? The best part of it is that we are actually bringing it available with flexible purchasing models so that we would have less and less options to choose the diesel-fueled street sweepers. We'll get back to how your community can get one of these to your home street a little bit later, but before that, let's have a closer look on the actual features of Trombia Free. So if you think of the most common questions that you get about electric sweepers is that people question their performance. And even more if you look at a suction technology basically, which has a 40 to 100 centimeter wide suction inlet, and then you go 1 kilometer per hour. So basically you do quite a little square meters in an hour. And then you actually don't even have the capability to take care of the mechanical heavier debris. So what we had to do is to reinvent the way sweeping is done. And we do this by utilizing our globally patented Trombia sweeping technology.
Trombia-menetelmän kehitys lähti siitä, että meidän piti kehittää työlaitekäyttöinen puhdistusmenetelmä, jolla kadulta voidaan kerätä myös hienoin pöly pois. Trombia-menetelmä toimii siten, että siinä yhdistetään mekaaninen harjaus koneen sisällä kiertävään ilmaan ja pölyinen ilma puhdistetaan syklonin avulla ja puhdistettu ilma sitten puhalletaan takaisin ilmaveitsen avulla sinne harjan taakse, jolloin saadaan vielä hienoin materiaali kadusta irrotettua. Trombia Freen tehokas työleveys on 2,2 metriä ja ensimmäisen mallin huippunopeus on 6 kilometriä tunnissa.
So with that performance level that you want to reach, electrification had been the problem for our industry. And we actually analyzed what's the problem there. It was that the whole industry, including the giant manufacturers, are focused on the top of the iceberg. They are not treating the root problem. The industry in general is talking about changing to Euro 5, Euro 6 diesel engines or increased filtration of the CO2 emissions. but they are really just treating the symptoms. The root cause of the problem was the cleaning technology in the use. And we are basically focused on that. So we wanted to replace the suction engine technology that is taking all the power.
Meillä on aina ollut suurin ongelma pyöräkuormaajan hydrauliikkatuotto, josta saatava teho on hyvin rajallinen. Käytettävissä olevalla teholla imumenetelmää ei saatu riittävän tehokkaaksi.
Already back in 2013 we were actually studying a range of dust control methods with Metropolitan University of Applied Sciences. And I think the most shocking reveal to us with the different dust control methods was that for longer term impact of air quality improvement in your street, the best results were achieved without any dust control on the street surface. We understood that, okay, well, the citizens will still don't want to see a dust cloud, so if you can control the dust with some other method than throwing the water on the surface, you will be able to overpass the whole suction technology. And that's what we've done with Trombia technology.
Vaikka tiesimme Trombia-menetelmän tehokkuuden ja sähkömoottoreiden hyvän hyötysuhteen, hämmästyimme kuinka vähän tehoa menetelmä sähkömoottorilla tarvitsi. Trombia Freein energiankulutus on noin 6 kilowattia normaalissa ylläpitopuhdistuksessa, suurin piirtein saman verran kuin pienissä päältä ajettavissa ruohonleikkureissa. Haastavissa olosuhteissa puhdistustehoa voidaan kasvattaa merkittävästi.
If you think of the street sweeping fleet with a suction sweeper and a mechanical sweeper and dust control trucks going snail speed in the street, the CO2 emissions are the problem. Over 20 liters of diesel burned every hour, and actually the suction performance is only 600 to 2,000 square meters per hour. The CO2 emissions are over 150 kilos per each operating hour. And if you turn that into, let's say, a city of Helsinki, the capital of Finland, with a fleet like that, you clean 2,000 kilometers of street area, you'll end up with 2 million CO2 kilos emissions. So it's huge. The impact is huge if you electrify this. In these times when cities have set their carbon neutralization targets to 2030 or even earlier than that, we can't just justify a technology from the 1950s used like this. We have to re-innovate. We need to rethink this process. And if you think of the traditional sweeping methods where you throw hundreds of liters of water on the street surface, water consumption is actually also an environmental problem. So with Trombia you take your water consumption down by 95%. So the difference is huge.
Vedetöntä pölynpuhdistusta on tutkittu meidän ja muiden toimijoiden toimesta jo useamman vuoden ajan. Ja tutkimukset osoittaa, että tehokkain tapa poistaa pölyä on kerätä se kuivana.
Trombia Frein äänenvoimakkuus on noin 75 desibeliä 5 metrin päässä ylläpitopuhdistuksessa. 5 metrin etäisyydeltä mitattuna Trombian äänentaso on noin 75 desibeliä, joka mahdollistaa normaalin keskustelun.
So what's unique in this Trombia vision is that Trombia Free, it's using two key technologies from game robotics. One is the statistical representation of the environment, with what we can do the localization of the machine efficiently, fast and reliably. The other key thing is our unique algorithms with what we can combine different information sources to build up one accurate position estimate. So
when we started to look at the machine vision options and the the autonomous functionalities. We really wanted to think of the operator, like we always said. We wanted the operators to want to operate these units. So you need to then consider that they have to do work in all kinds of weather conditions. It was our luck that actually the world-leading autonomous machine vision technology for all weather conditions was found on our backyard in Finland at Jim Robotics.
So for the all-weather functionality, you need to be able to somehow filter out the noise that the adverse weather conditions bring to you, rain or snow and so on. And this can be done with the sensors that can tolerate that kind of conditions, and also algorithms that can filter out the noise and even occlusions in the data. When you have this kind of a point cloud based method where you map the environment can be the same indoors and outdoors. It doesn't make a difference, especially when using the LiDAR is immune for the changes in the sunlight or the illumination. That, for example, if you compare the camera-based solution, when you go from indoors to outdoors, there's the drastic changes in the illumination, and that gives really hard time for many sensors. And also again, GPS indoors, it can't see the satellites, and so this technology works seamlessly indoors and outdoors, and especially in the transition, which is the difficult part for many technologies.
Kehittämämme ohjausjärjestelmä integroituu koneen näköälyyn ja se mahdollistaa muun muassa reunakiven ja seinän automaattisen seurannan.
When you have these big machines moving, especially in the environment shared with people and other actors, it's of paramount importance to have it functioning safely, and this is achieved by redundant measurements. And with the sensor suite that we have now, you get millions of measurements in a second, and this brings the redundancy, so you get the multiple observations of the objects, and this makes the system reliable and safe.
We wanted all the time to rethink that if people don't like the street sweepers the way they look these days in the streets, we had to rethink that as well. We just wanted to look at something Nordic, more futuristic. And to respect the Nordic elegance, we looked for an industrial designer with same ambition levels. The artwork and the design of Trombia 3 we can thank Iiro Laaksonen, and a Finnish industrial designer, for the great work. I believe thanks to Iiro we've really been able to develop a product and a solution that citizens want to their streets. The way we see that smart city, modern suburb street cleaning is going to develop is that a lot of the monotonous tasks are actually going to be done more frequently. Night shifts, things like that. And Trombia 3 with the less noise pollution, with a very advanced and effective performance can actually help them to achieve that vision. Down the road we see fleets of Trombia 3 units, master-slave combinations, a range of charging station methods. We see quite a lot of different disposal points and types of operations where we need to be able to integrate. So that's why we designed Trombia 3 from that angle from the very beginning. Trombia 3 will also have our own commercial platform where operators can directly carry out their work, do their internal invoicing or external invoicing directly based on the square meters they've covered. But the platform is also very open for integration with third-party applications.
Päätimme alusta asti lähteä kehittämään ohjausjärjestelmää oman talon sisällä. Näin saatiin rajapinnat tehtyä muokattaviksi. Ja esimerkiksi Trombia 3 pystyy yhdistämään olemassa oleviin fleet management-järjestelmiin.
The way we see modern suburbs, smart cities carrying out their road maintenance projects in the future is that data gathering and data collection and analysis is more important than ever. You can optimize your fleets, you can optimize your maintenance operations by using the data your equipment are collecting while they are performing their operations. This is also an open welcome to all of you smart city application developers, because we have developed our platform in a way that it will be flexible and agile for you to collaborate with our system and get to the point that you can develop your software better in smart city applications. It all sounds great, right? Digitalization, carbon freedom, performance, smart cities. I guess you all have the practical question in mind. How do you then run it in everyday life? So let's have a look. Fast, simple, makes your days easy. And now we are all wondering, how do we actually get one and when? We will be making Trombia free units available with flexible purchasing models. There will be the traditional machinery investment, through which lifetime cost will always be significantly cheaper compared to traditional street sweepers. There will be traditional leasing model available, as well as a revolutionary pay-per square meter model, through which you don't have to invest heavily on the startup investment and you'll actually get to pay for the clean streets only. So when do you actually get one then? Pre-registration starts today, so go online trombia.com/free and sign up for the pre-registration. Pre-sales will start next summer in Norwegian and German markets. Pilot programs will commence beginning of 2021 and deliveries of market-ready Trombia-free units in the beginning of 2022. Now, let's answer some of the most frequently asked questions about Trombia Free.
Trombia-menetelmässä pöly poistetaan vedettömästi kadunpinnasta. Jos kadunpinta kastellaan, pölyn kerääminen on lähes mahdotonta ja kuivuttuaan se pääsee takaisin ilmaan. Trombia-menetelmässä pöly nostetaan harjan sisään, josta se erotetaan sykloonisuodattimella. Säiliön tyhjennys tapahtuu vaihtolavamenetelmällä tai erillisellä kasettiratkaisulla. Tämä on helposti integroitavissa eri kaupunkien omaan infraan.
The legislation for autonomous vehicles in our streets is very slow. It's developing, but it's very slow. So what we focus is to make Trombia Free extremely safe and ready when your legislation is ready. All Trombia Free units are delivered with a radio-controlled option, and they are then ready when your local legislation will let you go to the streets fully autonomously. We see that the world is just changing. It's basically, we talk about the jobs are also changing. All the Trombia Free units will still have operators. There will be different duties. There will be route planning. There will be a range of very exciting jobs in autonomous street sweeping. We'll kick off the sales with Norwegian and German market during the summer of 2021. And then the rest of the world will follow around the Christmas time 2021. Of course, so Trombia Free pilot program will run through 2021. And then, of course, Trombia sweeping performance you can already get within 1 month delivery times with the Trombia sweeper attachments, which we have been selling since 2017. So we have presented today a fully autonomous, high-power, carbon-free street sweeping solution that is also beautiful with design. Please join us in welcoming Trombia Free to your streets. Visit us on trombia.com or join us on the social media channels. I hope you've really enjoyed today's online launch. And I hope we have inspired you as well in the technology field of your own. Everyone, thank you for joining us today. Take care, stay safe in these times, and have a great day.
Sweeping industry. Everything will change. While street cleaning is more important than ever, the machines keeping our streets clean are still big, loud, and bad for the environment. Trombia Free is here to change that. Trombia Free is the world's first truly powerful autonomous street sweeper. It utilizes state-of-the-art technology to provide an efficient, ecological, and quiet solution to the world's growing demand of area cleaning. Despite its low energy consumption, Trombia Free makes no compromises when it comes to cleaning speed and performance. Everything from the heaviest debris to the fine dust particles gets swept and picked. All this is done with a revolutionary Trombia sweeping technology that uses less than 15% of the energy that any regular city sweeper would require for the same task. The advanced all-weather object sensing technology makes it safe and reliable, and its fully electric operation ensures quiet, pollution-free cleaning, perfect for densely populated areas. Trombia Free can operate autonomously with one person controlling multiple units at once. It can be up to 15 times more cost-effective than conventional street cleaning machines. Fighting climate change and pollution demands radical innovation in all areas of our societies. Trombia Free is leading the way for a cleaner, healthier, and quieter future of street cleaning. Trombia Free.